I'd like to share with you a client experience. So, a woman comes in struggling with migraines. She has a young child and she is derailed with these migraines 3 to 5 times a week, and it's ruining her life. She's discouraged. She's been to many doctors. She's got very heavy drugs that she takes in an attempt to try and manage it, and it is not working. So she was referred to me and came in wanting to see how much of what is going on may be connected to unconscious narratives inside of her that are triggering these migraines. While on the table receiving touch and reading into the body, I reached a point in her leg where all of a sudden one of those inner kiddos holding onto a story raises their hand, and I let her know her body has something to say. Once she's given consent and said yes, I then receive the translation and begin to communicate. There's a story inside of her coming from her father, a critical man, long since passed, but she grew up believing that no matter how hard she worked, that it would never be satisfactory, that there would always be things for her to have to perfect and do better at. She was an amazing mom, but she never let anyone convince her of that. The body requested, in the face of this narrative happening, that the next time she recognized that she was triggered, that she go outside and jump on their trampoline. Now, she laughed at me because she thought, what a silly thing to do. She's a grown-up now. That was what her body wanted. So I guess about a week later, she recognized she was triggered. And instead of reacting as she usually did, she took herself outside to the trampoline. And for 5 minutes, she focused on just jumping. She went back in the house, and how she handled the remainder of her evening completely transformed. What could have easily been a trigger to another migraine never happened. She continued to apply this awareness and called a few weeks later saying that she had yet to have another migraine, that they were gone, that she had felt freedom, and the solutions that came from going out and jumping on the trampoline increased the depth of her relationship with her husband and deepened a sense of trust and communication with her daughter. Things were getting better, and she was beginning to heal an old narrative that left her never enough.